All right, I worked on this for a while and then took some time away. It's just all wrong. It's all wrong, and it starts with this pipe right here. And by that I mean, so we generated some independent electricity sufficient to get this reactor running to make some hydrogen and segregated the hydrogen to that burner with, what is this now? Is this wrong? Nah, water. With this burner to produce heat and steam necessary to run this turbine and this generator, which produces enough electricity for the whole shooting match of production, right? Well, this is the production pipe. This red pipe right here needs to be red and needs to provide power to the entire physical plant, both the production side and the output side. But to mix this producer gas is to mix the success of converting oil into energy with providing energy to the factory. It's just a big mess if that's connected. And I think that might be it. Thinking about it, as long as everything's hot by an independent source and we're producing whatever it takes to make that self-sustaining, then we can use that heat to refine oil to provide hydrogen to run the factory. And so I put a little switch on the Coke power to really test this out. And you can see right now it's all dead, and this better be zero, or it's not producing any. And so our goal is to produce, these things run better if they're not running at full out. So I don't know that we need to power 3 of these, because we do have 3 of them over there working, but we need to successfully power 3 of these for a minute. So right now we're not producing any hydrogen. We're not producing any, what is it called? Producer gas to provide power to our factory. We're producing, better be more than enough to keep these pipes nice and red, at least on the load that we've got going right now, which is nothing, almost nothing. So then the question becomes, and I'm pumping all kinds of oil, which also needs to be segregated. The oil that we produce to whatever, the oil that we produce to make these pipes hot is different than the oil that we produce to provide power to the plant, right? So it's nice actually that I can't put any more pump jacks over here because I'm too far away from the oil reserve. So this will be for the factory, and this will be for the production of oil or hydrogen for the factory. And I see these over here. Did I put down enough? I'm sure I did. I've got enough to make these run. It turns out that a stainless steel pump jack powered by even an aluminum engine is too much. So that's nice. So yeah, so we could run, I don't know. Let's just get busy. No, think about it for a second. We need factory generation of hydrogen. Yeah, on this circuit, totally different from that circuit. The important thing is that that circuit doesn't do anything but power the plant. We could put a diode in here, I suppose. That powers the plant. And these, come off of there. So we're going to produce heat and enough electricity to make the steam, to make the turbines. Yeah. So all we got to do now, we've got a nice little layout or somewhat nice little layout. Actually, I think it's a big mess. Over here, we are going to refine oil with steam, by the way, into the 3 parts. And what does it say? We're producing enough. We're producing enough. I think that this, yeah, see this, no, that's steam. Oil is sluggish. I found out oil is really sluggish. Where's the input to this thing? 3 out plus steam plus oil in a aluminum pump with not much oil in it at all because I broke that at the wrong place. Oh boy. So yeah, I was thinking about my speedrun title and how this is gonna hurt the world record. But this has never, that was always been a joke. This has never really been about that. Instead, it's just about fun, right? Right, viewer? It's just about fun. That oil used to make, what did we just see? This refinery, without that oil, doesn't have enough. And the question becomes, we are storing it. Yeah, we're storing it. Of course we're storing it. We're not storing, look at that. We're not storing enough even right now to run all 3 of these, all 2 of these. I didn't even hook that one up because I noticed, hey, I don't have enough input. And this I think is, I don't know. Okay, so. We need to see this filling or we're toast. I think with these 2, well, no, what we're seeing is with these 2 right now under this load, we're producing too much, I guess, heat. Don't we need to see this filling up? Do we really need a jillion more pump jacks? We could try for the titanium level pump jack. No, we can't because look, it needs that fancy chip. We could try for a jillion more stainless steel pump jacks until we have enough to have a surplus of oil to keep this running nonstop and also this running nonstop. I think we've met our oil criteria for the fact that it's not piling up bothers me, but I think we've got, I mean, what we're seeing is, at least at the moment, we'll be okay. And what I was saying was, even our oil needs to be segregated. So let's just go ahead and build out a bunch of pump jacks and fully exploit this oil. And then we'll take that oil into an operation. This operation is strictly about producing too much hydrogen to make sure that the thing runs. And you know, somebody else would fire up their spreadsheets and figure this out. How many of these or how much of this is surplus? That's not how I play. That's not who I am. I'm going to leave it all alone and just build a bunch of stuff similar to it to put producer gas in here and get this factory going. So yeah. All right, the moment of truth. Let's turn off these generators and see what this looks like. Pretty hopeful. These things are spinning. They're producing power. We are producing how much power? How would you even know? I saw that gigawatts in there. That was a nice sign, wasn't it? Oh, it's right here. We're producing about 40. 36 out of 50% usage. We're producing all the power that we need to keep the battery full. It's quite nice. And we built out an infrastructure, at least down here, to produce, what, 1938, 57. So we'll see. We'll see if it goes to 57. This turned out pretty nice and neat and extendable. It's always important when you're building stuff to build 2 or 3 and make sure that your lines are straight. See, I can extend these now. That build that I was doing down there was kind of random. But this is the future, baby. Got all the steam infinite. Did you see that? Infinite amount of steam. So we're just kind of hanging out here to see if everything stays hot. This will stay hot, of course, as long as we got fuel. This is the important thing. Will this stay hot? Did you see earlier I had to link in the power so that these would always run, so that these would always run and make the oil required for our physical plant. Why does it look like it stopped? Wait. Is this good or no? It's running. It's got input. So it must be great. It must just be great. The whole thing. Even all this crazy piping. Just great. So yeah, I think we can call this problem solved. I think we can move on to the next thing. The next thing is research. The better research. We got the purple pipes. We need to go up to the next level of research. Yeah, baby. Thanks for watching.